What are your dreams? What do you have to achieve in order to consider yourself successful? Whether you are learning a language or losing weight, it cannot be done instantly. But what you're going to learn here today can be done in this very moment and bring you more success than you ever even dreamed of. The problem with cheating is this: cheating grows and spreads. If it was easy to climb a mountain, then everybody would do it. That's why we use that expression, because it's hard to get to the top. If all you can do is cheat, then it's going to spread like a cancer, and before you know it, it's all you know. Actions speak louder than words. I don't believe what I'm told anymore, and I only ever believe what my eyes tell me. My ears have told me a lot of lies in my life, but my eyes have told me the truth 100% consistently. Listen guys, the work that I put in, the consequences of my actions, the history that I leave behind, these are all a reflection of me, so I always give it my best. You will always get and see the very best of me. If you've taken the time out to be here today to see me speak, then you deserve to see the best version of me. My son deserves the best of me, and my family deserve the best of me, every single second of the day, 100% of the time. If there is ever a time where I can take an easy option or a hard option, I take the hard option. Taking the easy option creates weakness, and taking the hard option creates character. Listen to me now, because this upsets me. You are not a product of your environment. You are not a product of your parents' genes. You're a product of the decisions that you made yesterday, and that's what got you where you are today. Put in 100%. Put in 100% today. Reap the rewards tomorrow, and then put in 100% again. Listen, I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I lived in a packed house, a small house with a big family. There wasn't enough money to go around. Listen, I've been homeless. I was homeless and lonely at the age of 16. I was still a boy. I was sleeping rough outside. I was kicked out of 4 colleges, school, kicked out of a hostel, in trouble with the police. I've lost loved ones in more ways than one. I've had my family ripped apart. I've lost my boxing career. I've had severe depression. I've been suicidal. And I'm still stood in front of you today, stronger than I've ever been in my life. I'm still stood in front of you today, refusing to quit. I've been to hell and back, and the devil couldn't even break my will. I dare you to try and stop me. How can you stop a man who is willing to die before he quits? Listen, you've got to do what you said you was going to do. Whether it's going for a drink with friends or climbing Mount Everest. If you said you was going to do something, then have some damn morals and go and do it. That's the problem with some of you. You don't have any morals. You lie, and you even lie to yourself. You tell yourself that you're going to go for a run tomorrow, and when the day comes and the time comes and you don't feel or like it, you don't bother. If you tell yourself you're going to do something and then don't do it, you can't even trust you. So how the hell am I supposed to trust you if you can't trust yourself? It takes 21 days to learn a habit. If a hen with a brain the size of a pea can learn to look after an egg, nurture, provide for it and create that life over a 21-day learning cycle, then surely you can learn how to live, eat, sleep and drink this formula for success. Your results will rarely be perfect, but your effort needs to be. And with that mentality, you become impossible to beat. I dare you to stand toe to toe with me. I dare you to try and break me. I cannot lose. You will not win because I refuse to be beaten. I have never met a single person with more drive and determination than me. How can you beat a man who is willing to die to be victorious? Listen guys, I've already told you. You guys all have this greatness inside of you. You all have this special thing inside of you. You are destined to be great. There is no difference between you, these celebrities, the world number ones, the people who've achieved greatness. They just follow these secrets to success. Don't cheat and quit. Do what you said you was going to do and work harder than anybody else. I want the best version of you. Drag that person out of you. Stand up and be counted. Get the absolute best version of you to stand up and go and achieve those dreams. Go and achieve those dreams that you said right at the beginning that you wanted to achieve. And get to that place where you can class yourself as successful. I will die before I lose.